Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the 3 best ways you guys can easily make over $500 a day if you're trading meme coins. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go join the Discord. It's 100% free. I also do have a VIP section where I personally do teach you guys, as well as give you guys access to all the tools that I personally use. So make sure you guys go check that out. But without any further ado, let's get started with the video. So the first thing we're going to be breaking down here is we're going to be breaking down how to snipe new pairs. And this is actually quite simple. You just need a couple tools. So first of all, you guys are going to want to download Astrum. This is an extension and it's super easy to download. I'll have everything linked in the description down below. And Astrum is going to help you find dev wallets as well as different liquidity pools. And it's super simple to use. And also, if you guys trade, I believe it's like 10 SOL in volume. That doesn't mean you have to have 10 SOL. I'm just saying if you guys do 10 SOL in volume, you unlock the packet tracker, which is absolutely insane. And I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So you guys can track wallets. You guys get access to all these different wallets and funded wallets. So for example, if a dev makes a coin with 5 SOL, rugs the coin, and then, let's say he makes 50 SOL, and then he sends it back to Coinbase or Binance or OKX or whatever exchange. And then he sends, he's going to send back 5 SOL to a new wallet. You'll be able to see, oh, this dev sent 6.3 wallet. This dev sent 7.2. So these devs are essentially sending, funding these accounts, right? And funding these new wallets. And you're able to find, most of the time, if you understand how much, the dev makes with, let's say he makes a coin with 3.5 SOL every time, you can sit here and wait. And once he funds a new wallet, it's going to be 3.5 SOL. And you can snipe the wallet from here, right? So this is an absolutely insane tool if you guys aren't using it already. Now, obviously another one is going to be liquidity pools. This one is super good. So this is going to be the first one that you guys are going to want to use. Now, the second one that we're going to want to use is going to be called Bloom. Thank you to SoulPump for sponsoring this video. SoulPump is by far the best online betting website where you guys can bet on games like Crash, CoinFlip, as well as on-chain blackjack. You guys also get daily cases for free every single day just by using the code STARGO, which will be linked in the description, as well as getting back free SoulPump tokens every single bet that you guys make. So without any further ado, let's continue on. The second one here is going to be called Bloom. So Bloom is essentially a sniper that's based off of Telegram. But even better, they actually launched their own website now. So it's way more customizable. So we can go ahead and do that. So make sure you guys are using the official links to all these. They will be linked down below. If you guys don't, you do risk getting drained. There is a lot of drainers out there. And, all it takes is to click one bad link or to download one bad extension and you basically get wiped of everything. So really be careful on clicking random links. I'll have all the official ones linked down below. But this one will be just like bluemanager.app. So it will be, manager.bloom.app. So essentially with this, you'll be able to see, all the trades you guys host. You can see all the different wallets that you guys use. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wallets linked to this one. And even better, you guys can set up Twitter strategies, AFK mode. So I actually prefer this way more than the Telegram. We've had the, this is very new, by the way, the website. They used to only have Telegram, which is really good. But the website makes it so much easier because you're able to put this onto another monitor and set up snipes, right? So AFK mode essentially means, for example, if we go to a random coin, let's say this investment coin, we can go ahead and look at the dev. He's made, let's go to show here. So, let's see, he's made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. And we can see what his first coin did, bull post. So some of his coins, okay, they haven't been doing too bad. Let's look at this next one. So actually, this might be a decent dev to snipe, considering that like his coins have been doing pretty decent, right? So you can see every single one of his coins that he's made has pretty much gone up most of the time, right? So this might be a good dev to track. So how were you going to snipe this guy? So we can go ahead here and then look for the dev buy, which is right here. Go ahead and copy this wallet. Create strategy name. We can name this guy first coin. Let's look at this first coin here. His first coin he made. We can call him bull post dev, right? Bull post dev. Create strategy. And boom, there's bull post dev. And then you can create a limit order. And then here's all this, dev sell. You could do trailing, fixed market cap, time. And essentially you copy and paste the wallet into there and you can snipe his wallet, right? And we have trackers here. So you guys can track, all different types of posts. So the posts are loading up right now. So just give that a second. So this is essentially a Twitter tracker just like Axiom. But obviously if you want to have way more space, this is super nice to have it up here. And you can actually launch coins as well as vamp coins here as well, directly from the Twitter tracker, which is pretty crazy. And another thing that you guys can do is also, you know, obviously add the extension. There's the rewards as well, so you guys do get cash back, but you can manage multi-wallets in here. So this platform is super insane. You guys can set up automatic snipers while you're sleeping on wallets like this. So even if you're sleeping, you can get into a coin and you can put a take profit and a sell, obviously a stop loss if it goes below your entry price. So super underrated. I don't see that much people talking about Bloom, even though it's an amazing platform. So the next one here is going to be shorting meme coins, right? So this is going to be, I broke down essentially 3 ways that you can do it with trading meme coins, and we're still going to be trading, but this is going to be the perpetual market. So we could see this one as soon as it got listed actually on KCX. If you would have shorted this, you would have been up almost basically 95%, right? You could see if you would have shorted it at 1 cent here, 1 cent and 0.2. If you would have shorted, not even at the top, just right here, it's all the way down to 0.001. So that's essentially 90% gain on your investment, right? If you would have shorted. So this one's super simple. I have a couple videos breaking down exactly how to short it. It's very simple. The main platforms that I use to short meme coins are going to be KCX as well as Mexi. But essentially what you're doing is with the perpetuals and futures market, you're betting on the price going down or up on these meme coins. So it's very simple, and we're going to be doing this with 1x leverage. You know, if you're using 25x leverage, if the price goes up 4%, you'll get liquidated, right? So it's a lot higher risk. But obviously, if the price goes down 4%, you make double your money, right? So leverage is something, you know, the higher you increase it, the more it becomes gambling. So that's why I usually trade with 1 to 2x leverage with size. That way I'm still making money, but I'm not risking, you know, if it gets a crazy spike like this, you know, or this, that you get liquidated and lose everything. And then here would be the order book. So this is the orders that are currently, you know, available, you know, and the liquidity. So if you do a massive order and you take all the order book, you know, that's something to consider doing a limit order instead of a market order. Pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy. Just one thing to watch out for is the funding rate. Right now it's actually pretty fine, like 0.02. Actually, shorts are getting paid. So you would be making money on top of the money that you're making from shorting. You get paid every hour or 2 hours on the shorting. So very good one. Now another one that I wanted to break down for you guys is liquidity providing on Matora. So if you guys would like, I can make a video on this. Just comment down below. I'm trying to remember what the website is. Here we go, Matora.ag. Now this is something that's been around for a while and something that I've started getting into. And a perfect example of this is going to be on, let me find the coin here. Jimothy would be a good example. Kate, all right. But I think the best example would be the celebrity coins, especially if we look at Ansem. I had to remember what the coin was called, Ansem. So Ansem is a perfect example of, dang, there's like a gazillion Ansem coins. Let me just go to Deck Screener and pull it up, because I'm not trying to go through a gazillion coins. All right, Ansem. Perfect. This is a perfect example on how you guys can make money liquidity providing. So if we go ahead, let me reset all these charts here. Remove drawings. Here we go. So if we go ahead and go on the daily chart, if you guys would have had liquidity providing in this range right here, from here to, oh my goodness, here to here. Liquidity providing is essentially making money off of fees on a meme coin. You're providing money in the coin for the coin to be tradable, right? And you would be making so much money within this range, right? Just up, down. And essentially what you're holding is you're holding Solana and you're holding Ansem coin, right? And you get rewarded an Ansem coin for holding it, right? And you essentially can sell the Ansem coin back into Solana. And you're just, you know, if you have the range within, you know, 220 all the way down to 150, if you literally would have made so much money in the consolidation. And obviously you want to make sure you're joining in the right pools. We can see some of these pools are offering over, you know, 21%. You know, yeah, look, volume is insane on some of these. So super free. We can see join the liquidity pool army. So there's like a whole entire Telegram group for that. And absolutely, you know, easy money that you guys can do. You can do liquidity providing on Matora. You can do it on Radium. Obviously, just check on which ones offer the highest yield and are the safest, and jump on them. But these are pretty much the best ways you guys can make money in 2026 trading meme coins, especially scalping. So make sure you guys go like that smash button, comment down below. Make sure you guys go join the Discord. It's 100% free. And yeah, till next video.